Hello, Buena. Welcome to another episode of Buena TV. My name is Christian, and if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I love heavy metal.
That's very interesting, Christian. Well, my name is Andreas, and the only thing you should know about me is that I like smooth jazz.
I suppose it's an understatement to say that it's been a weird year, but we can all agree that things are very different now that they were a year ago. From the way we got our groceries to how we learn at school, and everyone is impacted. One group that has had to redefine the way they operate as a group is Student Council.
During this pandemic, Buena High School Student Council has been limited to the events they are able to plan.
I know that we're doing the study with Stuco, so they've actually seen the benefits of that with helping students from JCMS. They need to be a motivating force that kind of reaches out and connects with everybody and kind of becomes the glue that keeps everything together. We cannot do any in-person events. We're currently planning Spirit Weeks for now that we're back in school, hybrid, creating things like Study with Stuco to be able to do that virtually. In a normal year, I don't think that's ever going to go away. But yes, I'm definitely excited for a normal year where we can have pep rallies.
The Student Council is very limited in what they're able to do. They are still involved in some things, such as Study with Stuco, which helps students from JCMS and Buena High School with their schoolwork.
Without social media, it would definitely be tough, but just like other problems, I feel like Student Council would find a way. With me having 3 other people that I have, it kind of relieves kind of that stress.
The way Student Council is able to get out information about the events they do have now is much different. Although in previous years social media was a way to get out information before, it is one of the only ways now.
My role kind of impacts how we, get the information out on social media platforms. I just have to make sure, I'm just being on time with my tasks, and I'm getting, the things that need to be done.
Since Student Council is not able to plan their big events this year, they are hoping to plan events such as prom next year.
Nice rehearsal.
Oh,
I like how they're trying to make the most of the situation by coming up with the virtual events for students like the group study sessions.
yeah, that's pretty cool. But do you know which organization is a total loss? The Yearbook class.
Oh wow, that's true.
Let's take a look inside at the student organization and how they're trying to put together a yearbook when most of the school year has happened only online.
COVID-19 has affected several classes and extracurriculars in various ways. One of the many classes affected is the digital communications class, who is responsible for the school yearbook. Because of the weird year, a lot of people are not expecting a yearbook this school year. Despite all obstacles, the digital communications class has still managed to continue work on the yearbook. Yearbooks are not only important to those that buy them, but to the students that make them as well.
With the whole COVID thing and working with Yearbook, it's really hard to make a yearbook because we have a completely different format, we have completely different setting, and we have so many new kids. We have 5 returners, and a lot of them have either done something else or they are now completely online, and this class is an online class. So it's really hard to put anything together when we don't really have as many people. So yeah.
Unfortunate circumstances like online learning has caused hurdles for the students working on the yearbook.
So as far as challenges have gone, pretty much everything is a challenge because yearbook is a very physical in-person class. We have to be able to be in school to get pictures, to talk to kids. Getting in contact with teachers even is a big challenge for us right now, or when we were virtual, just because teachers get hammered with emails every single day, and a lot of those can get lost in the mix sometimes. So getting in contact with teachers for interviews and all that kind of stuff has been a challenge as well. So kind of everything kind of together has all kind of combined to make this year pretty rough. But I'm very happy to be back in person, and I think our kids are doing really great work for this first week and a half.
Thankfully, they have learned to adapt to these complications.
All right, well, we've had to kind of sacrifice some things. We've had to make changes to what, going into the year. I would have liked us to focus on some other things more. We have not done much for our school newspaper, really, since probably the first month of school, we kind of focused on that a little bit, but then the reality kind of set in that we have deadlines to reach, and when we're strictly online, we didn't have much time to reach to hit our deadlines and also focus on anything outside of that. So we've had to kind of cut corners on some stuff that we would like to spend more time on, just so we can focus more on our yearbook and making sure that we give Buena a really high quality yearbook this year.
The digital communications class will continue to work on the yearbook for our school. Make sure to purchase it.
Yearbooks are on Yearbook Forever for $80, and there's also senior ads for different prices for depending on which size. So check it out and see if you want to purchase one.
I bet the yearbook is going to look pretty different this year, don't you think?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be just a bunch of photos of people in Google Meets.
Sure, but you know, all students are still finding a way to get together for activities. Like there are several school sports that are getting to have a season.
True, but not every sport. Let's hear about the situation of girls soccer.
For many schools around the country, the sports have been pushed back due to COVID-19, but Buena High School has finally opened their winter sports, which are basketball, soccer, boys volleyball, and wrestling. But unfortunately, the girls' soccer season got canceled due to the lack of girls not showing up to tryouts.
Do you wish that your daughter had a high school season?
Yes, it was really unfortunate that they were not able to have a high school season this year, especially because Kaylee's a freshman and she was really looking forward to playing with some of the older girls, especially the seniors who it's their last year and that would have been her last opportunity to play with them. So yeah, it's unfortunate that they were not able to have this season this year.
Fortunately, many girls that were going to play Buena High School soccer have a second option, which is continue playing with club or city soccer teams. But even though they get to play, it looks different than it did before COVID.
What are the differences between soccer before COVID and soccer after COVID?
Soccer before COVID allowed the kids to play a lot more games and tournaments, and now they don't have a lot of those opportunities, as well as having to wear masks and have more sanitation during and before the game.
This is what one of my club coaches said about how soccer has changed due to the pandemic.
Has COVID changed soccer? Why or why not?
Yes, COVID has definitely changed soccer. As you can see, this is one of those times that you need to be near folks. You need to be near your teammates. So wearing a mask in soccer is hard, first thing. You can't breathe, you have to run, right? Second thing is being together with your teammates. It's hard to be running next to each other and talking and trying to wear a mask. So we could not have soccer at all. So yes, it has affected us.
In the future, the girls are looking forward to the next high school soccer season, and they are also looking forward to playing soccer without masks. Since this is my freshman year, I was really looking forward to playing soccer for Buena. Fortunately, I still have 3 more years to have that opportunity, but I am glad I still get to play with my club team. While this year did not produce enough girls to have a soccer season, many of the girls still found opportunities to play soccer, and a few of the seniors signed with colleges, so they get to play soccer for them next year.
With things getting canceled and the virtual classroom feeling extra difficult, life can start to feel overwhelming. Don't lose hope. Here are some good tips for maintaining your mental health during this pandemic.
Mental health is defined as the overall well-being of one's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. Many ways of maintaining a positive mental health includes healthy eating habits, exercising, taking breaks to manage stress, reaching out to friends, talking and communicating about feelings, and seeking help if necessary.
Honestly, I like to take some naps from time to time to relax my brain. Physical health can help your mental health, so I like to exercise and also do some small workouts too. Something that definitely gets me stressed is the amount of work I have to complete. It's always necessary to take a break to reduce stress and increase productivity.
The cycle of staying healthy to keep a positive mental health and keeping a positive mental health to prevent mental and physical health issues and illnesses remains to be crucial. According to psychiatrist Dr. Anne-Marie Oberhue, poor mental health affects one's ability to make healthy decisions, ultimately leading to health complications like obesity, heart disease, high blood pressure, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and more.
As an adult, I really like to stay healthy. I would walk since I retired. When I was in the Army, we used to do physical fitness. We would run, we would do muscle strength exercises. I like to watch what I'm eating, avoid consuming alcohol. Positive motivators on YouTube and podcasts about positive mental attitude. I almost check it out every day. They really help a lot.
With these tips, healthy actions can be taken to maintain your mental and physical health. Healthy habits taken now will be beneficial for your future health.
Rich.
Ski.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Buena TV. I'm Christian.
And I'm Andreas. Have a great day, Buena.
So, about the weather. It's been pretty cold today. I don't know what's been going on with the weather. It's like bipolar.